What is going on, everybody? Figured take advantage of the nice weather today. Come out here and do a little more work on the old car. One of the things that I didn't want to do in that last video was start the car. I didn't want to put fuel in the car, but I let my excitement get to me, which I'm glad I did because it was so awesome hearing the car run again. I actually just started it up a few minutes ago. Yeah, it's a damn good thing hearing it run again. But we still need to get this fuel fill situation sorted out. Thankfully, the big blue truck showed up just a little bit ago. And we used to go on about the big brown truck. The Elps truck. Now we're always looking forward to the Amazon truck. All right. And another one of those build it your damn self kits. Got 3 pieces here. One of the unfortunate things is this marine filler is 1.5 inches right here. The automotive fuel fill is 1.75 inches. So I went with was a piece of, come on, those aren't too bad hose clamps. Excuse me. What I went with here was a piece of 1.75 inch fuel safe hose. That's gonna go right on the fuel tank. And then to pair with that, we have a 1.5 inch 90. Now to get us from here to there, oh my goodness, they taped the crap out of this box, is, oh come on, there. Reducer, 1.75 inches to 1.5 inches. So it fits in there real nice, and it fits 1.5 inches tightly. So there we go. We got our almost 90-degree fitting here, and got it to where it will fit up to the 1.75 inch hose, and now we just gotta shorten it up and get it hooked up. Should be easy, right? Right. Okay. We got those drilled out. Oh, there we go. And we'll just throw 2 screws in there for the time being. Hold that in place. Got that hooked up. Okay. And then we need to figure out what our height on this is going to be. About there. So we need to cut it right about where my hose clamps are right here. So we'll just leave my thumb up there, and I'm gonna locate my line cutters. Pardon me. I just had those. Okay. Got them. And this should just fit in there. Oh. Sweet. I'll go ahead and light that up there. Oh, that's perfect. Absolutely perfect. Cool. All right. While we're right here, go ahead and tighten this adapter down. Let's do it later. Okay. Now, just gotta figure out how long this is gotta be. So, put that up against the tank. Get us a reference mark right about there. And do the same thing. That easy. Get us some clamps on here. Nothing too exciting today, I know, but it's something that needs done, right? So. The nice thing is I'll feel better about grinding or welding in the garage now. The fuel system's sealed back up. I don't have a ton of sparks flying all over. Slid up on the tank. And that's slid right there. Beautiful. Alright, well, normally I like to stagger my hose clamps one side to the other, but unfortunately where the vent line is, I guess I could. Yeah, I could do that still. Just gotta do it sideways. Okay, that's good. Right there. If I'm running two hose clamps, I like to run them opposite of each other. That way, as one tightens down this way, the other one will tighten down the other way, and they tighten down together like that. Usually makes them seal up better. And with this thing being, we're dealing with fuel here. It's not like water or anything silly, so take every precaution we can with fuel systems, right? Right. Okay. Now just real quick, I'm going to tighten up the hose clamp on the tank. And ta-da. There we go. Fuel fill, check. Now I just gotta run the vent line. Be right back. We're looking all over for my vent line. I was like, I just had this a day ago. Thought I was losing my marbles. All right, so run it up through here. Get it out of the way. Slide it up on that. Like so. Good and tight. Okay. And we need this. about there. Let's make sure we're not kinked anywhere or hitting anything. Nope. Feel good. So, right there is the winner. Clean. Get that on there good. Tuck it down in a little slot right there. And tighten that up. Oh, they're good and tight. All right, sweet. All right, so one thing I noticed here I'm not a big fan of is this vent line right here is sitting right on the head of one of those hose clamps. So we're gonna go ahead and loosen this hose clamp. Just move it up here a little bit so it's not, so the hose is not gonna hit it and rub on it. Yeah, guys, it's fuel system, take your time. Don't rush stuff. Don't, just temporarily do stuff with a fuel system. It's not worth losing your project over. Okay. Use good fuel safe hose. Shit that's rated for fuel. You don't want to lose your hot rod over using the wrong hose, cheap hose, or anything like that. So go ahead, pop a zip tie, right about there. And I'm gonna zip tie sideways. That's a little bit of a gap right there, so that way the hoses aren't smashed right into each other. There we go. Put that down towards the bottom. There we go. Get rid of our tails. Don't be a heathen. Cut your tails. And we'll probably do one more like this. Yeah, right on the 90 here. Maybe. Going down. There. I promise eventually I will get better at this whole filming and camera stuff. I promise. All right. Up there. I already feel immensely better about all this, knowing that fuel system is completely and totally closed up now. There's no fuel vapors, nothing that's gonna cause a fire or explosion. Makes me feel a ton better. Especially since we got a whole bunch of welding to do across the floor. So yeah, there we go. Oh. All done. And yeah, fuel fill right there. All right. And if you're wondering, like, man, having that fuel fill right there under the door, isn't the door gonna hit that? Nope. Loading rollers sit right here anyway. So yeah, just right there between the loading rollers. Now I do have, let's see, yeah, right here. I have this piece of trim that needs to go down there. It's already starting to peel up a little bit, so I'm gonna try to lift the S&S Coach Company logo off of this trim piece, and maybe move it up a little higher or lower as needed, and then we can cut this piece of trim out, and that'll go down covering this spot right here, and it'll be nice trim, rollers, and the fuel fill. Like I said, minor downside of having to, open the loading door to fill it. In all honesty, I mean, this car's gonna gather so much damn attention anyway. I roll up to the gas station and air it out. People are gonna look over and see a fucking hearse aired out on the ground. People are gonna come up and talk to me anyway. So, might as well have the back door open and show the bitch off, right? That's my thought. Yeah, there's that project. Just a little jammer for right now. I just feel a lot better knowing I have a fully sealed fuel system.